Hello and welcome back to the Secondhand Styler, the series where I show you my top tips and tricks to shopping secondhand and how you can get more for your money. Today we're at the St. Elizabeth Hospice in Ipswich, so let's have a look and see what we can find. So here we are inside the St. Elizabeth Hospice, and as you can see it's a really nice, spacious and bright charity shop. I have a couple of events coming up this summer. I'm going away, I've got some garden parties, some birthday parties, so I'm going to start off in this section here where I'm seeing loads of gorgeous dresses. And I'm going to see what I can find, and I'll talk you through some tips and tricks to finding amazing pieces for occasions. Now, if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know I'm immediately drawn to stripes. I just think they're so regal, so elegant, and I'm really liking this. I've actually noticed, I think this might be a children's dress for school, but I actually think it's quite cute with a little belt. But that is actually a good point. If you do have children, I do often find school uniforms and sports equipment and things like that in charity shops. So don't be afraid to have a little look out for those. And the price of this is just £3.50. It is 100% cotton. I always check those labels, check the fabric composition. Now this here has caught my eye. This is a really nice little pinafore, and I actually think this gives Chanel, Balmain, just down to the weave on it. I really like the colour as well. And anything with a little bit of extra detail like a button, to me, just elevates a dress or a jacket or an outfit really quickly. What's nice about this is you could wear this in summer. You could easily wear this on its own, but then it would transition nicely into autumn or winter with a little roll neck underneath or a white shirt with a collar. This is really sweet. And this here is just £3. So the prices in this charity shop are one of the lowest that I have found in the area. I love coming here and I always find bargains. Now, if you're dressing and you want to look particularly elegant, particularly regal, I always look out for maxi or midi length dresses that either have a turtleneck collar or a collar in general. This here is so chic, so elegant, with some pointed shoes, a really beautiful pair of earrings. Love this, and the colour is so rich. It's a jewel tone. It's £5. And again, going back to colours, if you want to add a little bit of an impact, go for those jewel tones, those beautiful blues, greens, romantic pinks. Now, if you are going away somewhere warm this summer, a really great piece which transitions throughout the day, you can wear this at the beach, you can wear it on an evening, is anything that has that Breton style stripe. This with a pair of espadrilles and some gold jewellery looks really nice and dressy, but you could easily throw this over a bikini on the beach or by the pool and you'll just look chic and ready to go. Price on this is just £1.50. It's a size 20, and I think this is just such a great piece to have on holiday. It also folds up so small, compact, so it's a really great piece just to have in your luggage. Now, going back to the colours that I mentioned earlier, if you are going to an occasion and you really want to make a bit of an impact, jewel tones are the way to go. I particularly enjoy monochromatic dressing. So if you're wearing a jewel toned dress, try and find a pair of matching green shoes, matching green accessories like a hairband, and this just looks so regal. This here is by Monsoon. It's just £5. It's in a size 12. If I were to look at this, you would not think this was £5. It's also a very nice silhouette, that A-line. I love anything A-line, very easy to wear, very flattering. It's not too tight around your stomach. We've also got this very beautiful bubblegum bright pink here with a sweetheart neckline, which again, if you are somebody that's more flat-chested, a sweetheart neckline is a great silhouette to go for. And this is just £5 again in a size medium. It's also worth mentioning that this ties up at the back. This is great because it means it will fit a larger portion of body. You can kind of make it fit you to how you feel it flatters you most. Now this here is very chic. I do like a box style maxi dress. They just look so downplayed, so casual, but you can dress them up so nicely with some wedge heels, a big statement necklace. This here is just £4. I'm actually considering this for myself. They're so relaxed and comfortable to wear, but styled correctly, they just look very, almost something like Victoria Beckham would wear, who is one of my style icons, by the way. It's in a size 12, but I actually like this boxy fit, and it does have adjustable straps as well. So if you are unsure about something's gonna fit you, have a little look if there's any way that you can make it fit you, just like the corset I showed you here, or adjustable straps. The thing with charity shopping is there is only one size of everything, so sometimes you do have to get a little bit creative to try try and find a way to make things fit you perfectly. This here has caught my eye. This is by J. Crew and it's £8. It's in a size 10. I love this colour. I think this is such a chic and smart colour. One of my favourite things to do is to mix secondhand with luxury. So what I would do if I were to wear this is I would throw on a little luxury designer belt, something similar like what I'm wearing today. I've got this little Dior belt here, just to immediately elevate the entire look. You don't need an entire wardrobe of luxury fashion to give the appearance that you have a luxury wardrobe. It's about shopping smart, buying a couple of really high-end accessories, and then mixing them with beautiful secondhand pieces like these here. Going back to that more boxy fit that I mentioned earlier, here's another example in some mini styles. Now, what's great about this shape is it doesn't cling to your body, so you're not going to get overheated and flustered. I personally don't like anything too tight. So this is a style of dress that I like to wear with some nice wedge espadrilles for summer parties, in the garden, popping out for lunch on the weekend. And these are really nice colours, little pastel shades. So if perhaps those jewel tones aren't quite right for you and you like something a little bit more pared back, a nice pastel shade is beautiful in the summer. And the price of both of these were just £2.50. Now, if there is one style of dress I highly recommend you have in your wardrobe throughout this summer, it's a very plain maxi dress. Now, what's great about a maxi dress is they can be worn pretty much for all occasions, whether it's during the day, during the night, and it's all down to how you style them. So whenever I'm last minute invited out somewhere or I'm not sure what to wear, I throw on either a plain black or plain white or whatever colour you prefer. And it's just such an easy piece to wear that is fit for purpose for so many occasions, and they're so easy to find in charity shops. This one here is just £5. I'm actually thinking maybe I should get this one. I've just spotted this really beautiful tangerine orange dress. Now, what I like about this is it's got a very chic boat neckline along the front, very Audrey Hepburn. But on the back, it gets a little bit more exciting with this bow detail. For me, something that looks more expensive, more premium, is anything that has those little details, that just have those added details, whether they're at the front, whether they're hidden somewhere. That to me says luxury. And this here is a Hobbs dress, so I'm not too surprised about that. And the price of this is just £8. A really gorgeous shape, super, super elegant. And again, you could totally wear this to a summer wedding with an orange fascinator, some matching orange pointed shoes. And there still is another section of dresses here. I'm working my way through them and trying to show you as much as I can. Now, one of my go-to colours for all occasions is navy. I just think it's so sophisticated. And there's a little section here of navy. I'm also seeing some greens as well. So I'm going to have a look here and see what I can find. Now, this here is really, really beautiful. I love dresses that have a large print. If I'm choosing between a small floral print or a large, I will always go for large. I just think it looks more expensive. And this here is a little halter style A-line tea dress. It's in a size 8 and it's by Wallace, but it's from their petite range, which is great if you're short like me. I always look out for the labels that are the petite range. If you are like me and you are 5 foot or around about my height, always keep an eye out for that. This is just £3. It's a size 8. And I think this would look so gorgeous for the races or for any summer occasion that you've got coming up. I love a tulle sleeve or an organza sleeve. Anything with tulle or organza just to me says fashion forward. This is a size 12. It's only £5, and this would be great if you are a bride-to-be or if the dress code is all white or if you just like a good white dress. I love, love, love these sleeves. We found some French connection here. Stripes, of course, and my favourite colour, navy. This is just £4.50. I really like this. I think this is very, very cool. You could even wear this with trainers. I don't usually wear a dress with trainers, but for something this relaxed, I think you could totally get away with that. If you did want to dress this up, a pair of nice white espadrilles would definitely do the job. Size 8, £4.50. You cannot go wrong. Now, I know we're talking about dresses, but I have just spotted this incredible oversized blazer with shoulder pads. One of my favorite styles of jackets to look for are anything with shoulder pads. They just give that really sharp silhouette and structure. This is just £4.50. It's a size 16, and it's actually got a little bit of a sheen to it, which I think just gives it that little bit of edge. It's by a brand called Opus, and I just think this is very well made. You can often tell if something's well made just by having a little look at the lining, the attention to detail. it goes a long way. And once you start to notice these things, you'll start to become more accustomed to spotting what is well made and what isn't. Going back to having those basics in your wardrobe, not all of your dresses need to be frilly and statement and out there. Sometimes it's nice just to have a couple of really simple maxi or midi dresses that you can easily style up for whatever occasion it is you're attending. This here is just a simple M&S midi length dress. It's actually still got the original tags on. The original price of this was £25 and here it's just £3. Now, to show you a little example of monochromatic styling for an occasion, I've just quickly pulled out this amazing vintage cropped jacket and this little silky dress. These together with some matching yellow shoes is the perfect example of what the royals do very often, which is they go for all one colour and it just looks so impactful and it's really enjoyable to look at. It's very aesthetic, very, very clean and chic. And this jacket is just £5 and the dress is just £4.50. So you've got an outfit here for £9.50. You can't go wrong with that. Now, another really nice thing about going for pastels in summer is they can be paired really nicely together. So if perhaps dresses aren't your thing, you prefer something a little bit more androgynous, definitely have a look at pastel suits because they still feel feminine, but in a bit more of an edgy way. I love, love, love this color combination, but there are so many options here where you can find a pastel blazer or jacket and then easily style them with some pastel suit trousers. And these here I just found on the sale rail behind me and they're just £1 in a size 10. This here is an absolute find. It's by True Religion and it's £1. If you're somebody that likes a little bit more of a relaxed look, you don't like anything too sharp or strong silhouettes, this is perfect for somewhere like Spain or if you're going on holiday. This would look particularly cool with a straw hat, some statement earrings. Really, really like this, perfect for a holiday. So they do actually have a little sale rail here, which of course I'm having a look through. Some cute little navy frilly shorts, just £1. Some more little shorts. It's a great place actually to find your summer basics, things like little tops, little pairs of shorts that you can just throw on for around the house, doing the gardening, going away. A little sports top here, again, just £1. It's nothing special, but why spend more when you could get it for £1 here instead of spending 20? I'm gonna buy this. It's £3.50 and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna pop this just here to get when I finish making this video. Now I'm going to move away from occasion wear and I'm going to move on to summer style in general. An item that I love to wear in summer is a nice relaxed pair of fitting palazzo trousers. And we've got a couple here. The first pair I spotted, they're actually a Hollister pair. So easy to throw on with a white top. And these are just £3. I have so many pairs of trousers like this because they're just so easy to wear. They're comfortable, they're easy to style, and they're very fit for purpose for a multitude of occasions. Again, I'm thinking, should I add this to my collection? I could easily wear these with a nice white, crisp shirt. Here's just a little example of how you could easily style this with a nice plain top, tuck it into these trousers, and then throw on some statement jewelry, a little designer bag that you really love, and you are ready to go. Going back to those pastel shade trousers, we've got here a pair of size 16, really, really nice suit trousers at just £3. This is a nice little occasion wear cropped jacket by Jacques Vert. £4, a really nice colour as well, very, very wearable. I do like having those more neutral shades in my wardrobe. It just makes it much easier to style things. So if perhaps you aren't a colour lover like myself, go for those navies, whites, creams. They all go really nicely together. It makes your wardrobe much, much easier to make outfits with. I just can't stay away from stripes, but I have so many tops like this. I'm not going to get them both. I'm just going to get the shirt I showed you earlier. And moving on to jackets, one of my favourite topics ever. And immediately, I'm in love with this. I love a houndstooth print. This here is just £5. Definitely will be too big for me, but I think this with an all black outfit is just so, so cool. Size 16 for anybody out there, absolutely adore this. And yes, it does have shoulder pads. I do love a round neck on a jacket. And this here is just £3.75. This looks so much more expensive than that, and it feels so much more expensive than that. It's got a really good weight to it. It's a size 14, and again, this will look so nice with an all black outfit, an all white outfit. It would also go quite nice with navy as well. And we've got a couple of round neck jackets here. Both of these are under £5, which is just amazing. So definitely stock up on your jackets now, before the summer ends, because right now is when I'm finding all of the really, really good stuff. We are now in my favorite color section of the shop, all of the black and white. But something I have spotted is a very, very cool fascinator. This is very, very Ascot, and it is £3.50. I do love this style of fascinator. It feels very, very expensive. How do I look? It's quite cool, isn't it? I haven't actually got any occasions to wear this to, but if I did, I would be considering this for sure. Now, what I did notice is these would actually go really, really nicely together. So you can find amazing occasion wear at a fraction of the price of what it would cost first hand. So this here is £3.50. This is £4. So for £7.50, you've already got a very, very nice start to your occasion outfit. Another great item to have in your wardrobe is a good pair of white trousers. Just like the dress I showed you earlier, this is the type of item that I would consider a summer staple. And there are so many here, as you can see. Of course, the one thing I will always say when you're buying white secondhand is really give it a good look over. Make sure there are no stains. These here look immaculate, and they are in a size 10 for just £2. But I love to wear a good pair of white trousers in summer. They don't have to be as tight as these. You can go for wide leg trousers, you can go for cropped, you can go for white shorts, but there is certainly no shortage of white trousers here. So if you are in the market, definitely come and check them out. And here we have a little example of how you could very easily style two little secondhand pieces from this charity shop. Throw it on with a statement belt, some nice pointed flats, and you are going to look so chic and summer ready. Buying those really great basics, you can make so many different outfits out of the same piece. So I've just kept that same top here, swapped it out for some nice black palazzo wide leg trousers, and you are going to look so contemporary and chic. Another great little top for the outfits I've just shown you. This really does just go to show these pieces can all be so easily mixed and matched. You don't need to spend loads of money on good wardrobe staples. You can still look really expensive and stylish on a budget without compromising on the quality of your clothing. I have just spotted this jacket here. This is by Wallace. It's £6 and I love anything double-breasted. Again, I think it just looks a little bit more expensive when it's got these buttons on either side. And this is a great occasion wear colour. A nice jewel hot pink. And on the topic of double-breasted, I've just spotted this here. This is by a brand called Antonelli, which is from Florence, and it's £10. It's got its original tag on. It doesn't actually say how much it originally cost, but just from feeling it, I have a feeling this was probably quite a lot. It is made in Italy. Anything made in Italy is a goer from me, and it's in my favourite occasion wear colour, navy. I may even need to quickly try this on. Unfortunately, I think it's a little bit big on the shoulders for me, but I do think somebody out there will look incredible in this. Now, if you are going away, there's a little section here of resort wear. I've just spotted this here. This really nice little cover up with little tassels along the side. This is just £2. I love stuff like this. Really, really easy to take away with you. Compact, fits nicely in your luggage, and just really handy. It makes you look like you're a beach queen. So here's another example of a really great little monochromatic occasion outfit. The dress I showed you earlier, just £8 by J. Crew. And this incredible fascinator, look at the shape on that. And it's just £3.50. This together, how amazing does that look for a wedding, the races, wherever you're going? Absolutely love that. And again, a little pastel combination with a nice belt and some statement jewelry. Really, really loving these pastel shades if you prefer that colorway. Final little section I'm going to show you in today's video is their little bric-a-brac home section where I have found lots of things for my house. I always look out for candles because you can get such a bargain on candles in charity shops. This here is just £1. We've got some little coasters here, some little mirrored coasters, which are very, very, very sweet. My favourite kind of glass, the champagne glass. And this here is 4 for £4, so just £1 each. I do like a good tall champagne glass. I really like these candlestick holders. These here are 2 for £5. These are very cool. These are the types of things you'd find in somewhere like Oliver Bonus for about £8.50, maybe even more. So these are a great little find. And they've even got little bits for the kitchen, like little baking bits and bobs, baking trays. You don't need to spend loads of money on these. This here is £3.50. Got some little muffin trays as well. And through here, we've got even crafting bits if you like to knit or if you're a crafter. There's lots of things here that you can use. There's linens and things for the house. And they've got beads and buttons. This is one of my favourite areas, actually, to come and find little boxes of buttons. And then they've got all of these books, which I love. I get a lot of my books from charity shops. I like self-help books. So I do like to come and buy a book before I go away on holiday. So that is all I've got time for you today. I hope you've enjoyed coming charity shopping with me. If you do love your luxury for less shopping tips, your secondhand style, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. See you later.